can calculate the standard enthalpy of reaction, that is del H R naught from standard enthalpy of formation. We can calculate del H R naught from del H F naught. Del H R naught is enthalpy of reaction, standard enthalpy of reaction. Del H F naught is standard enthalpy of formation. So how we can calculate? The standard enthalpy of reaction is equal to the standard enthalpy of formation of product minus standard enthalpy of formation of reactant. Standard enthalpy of formation of product minus standard enthalpies of formation of reactant. So the reaction we can get from product minus reactant. The overall reaction we are getting from product minus reactant. Generally we are taking one chemical reaction AA plus BB, it gives us CC plus DD. Small a, b, c, d, these are the number of moles, nothing but coefficient. Then let us calculate the del H R naught. Okay, the del H R naught is equal to summation of del H R naught product minus summation of del H R naught reactants. What are the products? C and D. How we get C? The coefficient small c, then del H F naught C plus D into del H F naught D minus A into del H F naught A plus B into del H F naught B. So product minus reactant. Summation of standard enthalpy of formation of product minus summation of standard enthalpy of formation of reactant. That is the standard enthalpy of reaction. So we can calculate the standard enthalpy of reaction from standard enthalpy of formation. Heat of combustion. What is heat of combustion? We already know what is combustion. Any substance it completely burn in excess of air or oxygen. Then what is heat of combustion? The change in enthalpy of a system. The change in enthalpy of a system when 1 mole of the substance is completely burned in excess of air or oxygen. Excess of air or oxygen. It is denoted by del H C. C for combustion. Del H we already know enthalpy change during the combustion. So we denoted as del H C. Now we take one example, combustion of methane. The heat of combustion of methane is minus 87.78 kilojoule per mole. CH4 in gaseous form plus 2 O2, it gives us CO2 in gaseous form plus 2 H2O in liquid form. So del HC is minus 87.78 kilojoule per mole. The heat of combustion of methane is minus 87.78 kilojoule per mole. That is exothermic reaction. We already know it is a exothermic reaction, means there is del H value is minus. So heat of combustion of methane is exothermic reaction. I gave the picture here. The fuel such as methane, it is combusting, isn't it? With a supply of oxygen, it is combusting. There is a heat. The heat is evolved. That's why del H value is negative. Del HC is minus 87.78 kilojoule per mole. So it becomes CO2 and H2O. Water vapor we already know. We learned what is water vapor. So CO2 and H2O, it is water vapor. So heat of combustion of methane is minus 87.78 kilojoule per mole. So what is the heat of combustion? The change in the enthalpy of a system when 1 mole of the substance is completely burned in excess of air or oxygen. That is heat of combustion. For methane, it is minus 87.78 kilojoule per mole. You can see one more example for heat of combustion. The combustion of carbon. C plus O2, CO2. Del HC of combustion of carbon and oxygen gives us CO2 is minus 394.55 kilojoule per mole. So we can conclude combustion reactions are always exothermic. Hence the enthalpy change is always negative. So combustion reactions are always exothermic. Then the enthalpy change is always negative. And also for methane combustion also minus value. And for carbon combustion value is also minus value. So we conclude the combustion reactions are always exothermic. Molar heat capacity. The heat capacity for 1 mole of substance is called molar heat capacity. It is defined as the amount of heat absorbed by 1 mole of the substance to raise its temperature by 1 Kelvin. The heat capacity. What is the heat capacity? The amount of heat absorbed by 1 mole of the substance to raise its temperature by 1 Kelvin. That is molar heat capacity. If we move to the calculation part, Q. What is Q? We supplied some energy, heat energy, isn't it? That is Q. The Q is nothing but the supplied heat to a system. The molecules in the system absorb the heat and hence their kinetic energy increases, and you rise the temperature of the system from T1 to T2. That is increase in temperature, nothing but T2 minus T1, that is del T. This Q is directly proportional to M and del T. M is, what is M? Mass of the substance. What is del T? The amount of heat absorbed. So Q is equal to C into M del T. Then C is equal to Q by M into del D. We are bring the C left hand side, so Q by M. The constant C is called heat capacity. Then C is equal to Q by M T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1. Cm is equal to Q by M del T. The SI unit is Joule per Kelvin per mole.